long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast. Yeah!
Previously on Botched.
Something happened with a building, and we cut ropes, and we got the thing. We totally got the thing.
And now we're getting jacked on protein powder.
We're going to eat all this protein powder.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. We're going to get so fucking yoked.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 30th episode of our 6th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start, not exactly where we left off last time, since the crew have been driving for quite some time in their WheyCo, Texas protein powder truck thing that they're driving around. I'm going to say that...
You guys have a Wienermobile, but it's for the protein shake?
It's shaped in like the 5-gallon protein powder bucket.
Yeah. It's just, and it's not even on its side. It's straight up.
Yeah.
So you can't go over under underpasses?
Yeah.
It's
We have to go around.
Yeah.
No, it's like a concrete truck, but the back end is like a protein
And
powder
it's
bucket.
constantly turning?
Does it have a chute where protein shakes
Yeah.
come
Well, yeah,
down?
Yeah.
obviously. What's a chute?
It's got the little mixer ball in it.
Yeah, you put the containers in it, and they slide right down.
It's like a nice luge for a party, but it gets the protein right into your mouth.
Yeah, it's not like a box truck of loose protein powder just in there
gross.
like a dump truck. Like, I'll just pull it up, just put it in bring your plastic bags, garbage bags, whatever you want. No, so you guys have been driving for, I'd say about 8 to 10 hours at this point.
So we're still in Texas.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Big state.
From Houston, where we headed
And we're
straight
heading
west on 10,
Yeah.
we might have just made it into Mexico.
New
maybe.
Mexico.
Okay.
I said New Mexico. If
you
I
just
didn't
said
come out.
Mexico.
It was in apostrophe Mexico. New Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
I'm going to say
Texaco.
that you just passed. You know what? No, you are in New Mexico. Okay, so that's good. All right, so you are currently driving through the desert, and there is a whole lot of nothing around you for quite some time. It's been very boring. There haven't been any burned out cars. There's actually no fungus. It seems like it does not seem to enjoy this environment, so there's really not any of that to be seen. I haven't seen any fungal zombies, anything like that. So you've just been driving along. So are you guys just eating the protein powder in the back?
No.
Of course not. We're working out too.
Okay, because you don't have water, right? Like, you have very small amount of water.
Surely there
Well, they
would be
didn't have-
some bottles of water in the protein.
Why would they do that?
Well,
Because they want to give out free samples to
It's
prospective
important
buyers.
to be hydrated as you drive a protein truck
it's a
around.
fitness
That's
truck.
right.
It's a fitness truck. So, like,
Yeah.
in all seriousness, it's not like a concrete truck. It's a box truck, and it has pallets of protein powder on it.
Yeah.
And surely there's a pallet of bottled water as well.
High or low?
Hold on, let me play the odds game. It's got to be low.
There's no water on this truck.
Fuck!
There's one
As
bottle.
the driver, I stopped when we saw a stream and filled up the shaker bottles.
I just got a mouthful of protein powder, and I'm just like, dust is coming out.
It's so good. It's so strong. So, you guys have been traveling for quite some time eating nothing but protein powder pretty much. So I'll say that each of you get a... You know what, everyone other than Phil, because he's not here, roll me a D4.
Well, and we're doing push-ups and shit.
I said roll me
Oh,
Gutter
yeah.
bugs. Those are workouts, right?
You're doing burpees.
Oh, I hate burpees.
Ugh, fuck
Oh,
burpees.
no.
You're doing
I rolled
kegels.
a 1.
I'm doing hollow holds mostly.
Tristan
I
got
rolled
a 3.
a 4.
Okay. Charlie, you get +4 to your strength score. Sean, you get +3 to your strength
Oh,
score.
fuck yeah.
And Stetson, you get
shit.
1.
I'll take
Is
it.
that permanent?
Permanent.
Let's go. Oh, that's my investment.
Yeah, you got swole. There's, before the end of the world, WheyCo, Texas protein powder, there were some allegations of some wrongdoing since, normally you consume the protein powder, work out, you'll lose the muscle eventually. But there was like some talk of mutations or something. I don't know. It's fine. It's all fine. The litigation went away with the end of the world, so it's fine. It's all fine.
I got one of the normal bottles after they
Yeah.
after they settled the lawsuit and stopped producing it in that normal way.
Yeah, you got a normie mix. So you're driving through the desert. It is early morning at this point, and who's driving?
Me.
Okay. Charlie, you notice that the check engine light's been on for quite a while in this vehicle, but all of a sudden the truck starts to make a weird chugging noise, and it sounds like some grinding of gears, and you're starting to notice a little bit of smoke coming out from under the hood of the truck. It's not looking great.
Anybody know how to work on a car or a big ass box truck?
You know I do. I've
All
done
right,
it
let's
before.
figure it.
Remember
we
when I
should
fixed that ambulance? It was great.
Oh, you mean the one? No,
I
you know
totally
what? We ain't
wasn't
gonna talk
flying by
about
the
the
seat of my
ambulance.
pants there. I got it
Yeah.
running, didn't I?
Sure.
I'm gonna take a look.
I mean,
Pop
if it was
that
a
hood.
fish, I could gut it, but yeah.
So
I take a look under the hood.
Stetson, roll me an investigation check.
Yeah. Ow! I burned myself on the hood a little bit. It's real hot. Investigation's gonna be 11.
I mean, it looks so you can see that there is smoke pouring out of a tube. So you're probably guessing that there's a hole in said tube that needs to be replaced or at least patched. You smell another sort of very heavy burning smell coming from around the transmission, but you're not 100% sure what that's about.
Can I use some of the banana flavor protein powder and just kind of spit in it and make kind of an epoxy to plug that hole?
I don't think that's how protein powder works.
WheyCo
You
protein
never had
powder.
dry protein powder in your mouth.
Okay, that's fair. Roll me survival to create a mixture of snot, saliva, and protein powder.
You didn't say snot.
I did.
Ugh.
See, there's
That's a 10.
Stetson's problem was that he went for the banana flavor when clearly the right choice was the chocolate.
Well, you told me in the car that the banana flavor was the worst, so now I'm using it as something other than food.
You did tell him.
Yeah,
that.
because it's the most carb heavy.
I thought that's why he looked so
That's
weak.
gross.
Because he was eating the banana one. I went for the chocolate chili cinnamon, the chocolate
chili?
churro flavored.
Chocolate churro, okay.
Chocolate churro.
The chichurro, got it. So you spit like a loogie. It's pretty watery in your hand with some of the mixture, and you put it on there, and it's kind of pasty. And you put it on the tube, but the steam / smoke is after a few moments sort of shoots a hole through this paste that you've made.
Shit.
It's looking good. I think I got it. Shit. Turn it off. I should have said that before. Probably.
I mean, that's why you don't hear it. It's off.
It's not
So,
running.
no.
Oh well, that was a test and you passed.
All right. I'm not sure you actually know anything about cars, so.
Roll me, Sean and Charlie. Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I mean, I worked on a food truck once. It was called the Smash Patty Wagon, like a patty wagon that the police would have, but patty Patty, like a burger patty. It's a funny joke. Did you guys get it?
Did you squish them real flat?
Yup. And we hand cut the fries and we soaked them in a vinegar solution to get them all nice and crispy white. I got a 12. And
I got a 14.
you could then like just get bunless and get like 6 patties over top of fries with cheese and chives and sour cream.
Oh,
Free.
fuck.
It's called this. Well, I already made the joke, but it's called the splatter platter, and it's really good.
Okay. Charlie, you notice just barely off in the distance. We're talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yards away. What appears to be not a sand trail, but it looks like something's going quickly through the desert. Not towards you. Looks like it's going away towards a mountain range. But it's going quickly, so you could probably assume that it's some sort of vehicle, but that's all you've noticed. It's like I said, it's very, very far away.
Is it Italian Raiders? sorry. Midwestern Italian Raiders? Tuscany. That's where they're from. Tuscan Raiders.
Tuscany Raiders.
Tuscany Raiders. I was like, what?
They've come to reclaim what's there.
Smoke. Good.
Okay.
It's a fucking marinara spoon that they have.
It's just a giant ladle instead of a caffeine stick.
Sauce flows.
I don't know. I think we should just talk like Tuscan Raiders for the rest of
Their
this.
masks have big mustaches on them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you notice, Charlie, while Stetson is failing horribly at fixing your truck, I should say.
Car truck.
All right.
As the
There's a car going the opposite direction, y'all, but I don't think we should really worry about it because, like I said, it's going the opposite direction.
out of character, Charlie, what's your strength score now? You got a +4?
Oh, a lot. I got +7.
More than you, pussy.
Oh, wow. All right.
She is so jacked. She's like bursting at the seams where her like arms meet her shirt. Just
It's when Summer and Rick got really
Yeah.
slow, and Rick and Morty.
yeah. When she gets out of the truck, she has to get out sideways like a crab.
Yeah. I can't turn my head too. No, yeah, I can't actually. Don't. That's not canon. I can turn my head just fine. DM.
Okay.
Not to
What's that
A full
behind?
70 degrees.
Full 7.
Just that much.
not to start a piss and match with you, Charlie, but I think maybe we ought to take cover until we see what these people are all about.
Wait. Let me just take a look at this engine.
If it's even people, it could be a dog driving that car for all we know.
That's true. It could, I guess. Yeah. But they are again going the opposite direction. So
I
away from us.
I try
Oh, well, that's fine then.
Yeah.
I try to diagnose the engine problem with a 7. I'm a man though, so
Oh, okay. So
So plus
so
3.
advantage.
You got advantage?
I already rolled the advantage.
No.
We're both standing around and going, just
Yeah.
banging on it
I think
with wrenches.
I think it's probably the timing belt. I've heard that word before.
I'm pretty sure that is a component in this car, yes.
That burning smell. We need new belts, and probably the spark plugs are probably loose.
We need new smoke. This smoke smells all bad.
Would you look at that? I got an 18 investigation.
The transmission's gone bad. Like it needs a new transmission, obviously.
He's falling in with the
and the
wrong
hose-
transmission crowd.
The hose has a hole in it. Like there's a separate hose that split, so it can't hold any water in it.
Pressure.
So it's just fucking. That's what all the smoke is from.
Yeah, hose and holes. What's a more iconic duo? I don't know.
We know cars. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Should we try to wave that car down since our car is we're fucked?
Well, it is very far away and going farther away.
Do you think we could signal
So-
them with like signal them with our lighter like a UFO? Because I fucking hate
Weirdly,
that band.
I don't think
In the
that
desert.
You can try it.
What about a mirror?
At day.
Charlie, do you have a mirror? You're a woman. Oh wait, the car's got a mirror on the side. It's a box truck. I'm gonna try to take the mirror off, like the side view mirror, with a strength score,
Okay.
just to rip it off.
It moves in and out there.
I got a 6.
Sean,
You are just grappling with this thing like Hercules with the lion. Just it's not moving at all.
Will help.
It turns. It keeps turning when you try real hard, but it just keeps turning.
Will help.
you're turning it. Which way do you need to point it?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to. Oh, that's smart. What kind of roll do you want? A dex roll or maybe like
Survival.
survival
To
like
point the mirror.
to flash the mirror with the sun at the car over there.
Survival.
Could he just have that, maybe?
Well, I mean,
I lost my dice.
just
That was a
do
good one
it.
Anyway.
I want to see him flail around.
Survival 16 on the die plus 3, 19.
Yeah, you
Give
are.
me the old SOS.
You are pretty. Now you have no idea because you can't see where the light is going, but
Sauce.
because it's daytime in the desert, so you think you're flashing it over in the direction of where the car is/was.
Oh, and in between SOSs, I fire a gun into the air to try to get their attention.
Okay. All right. You can see now that the car has stopped, and It is turned and is now driving towards you, and over the ridge that was behind it, you see another 3 cars also come up over a ridge. There are 4 cars. They're very, very far in the distance, so you don't know what they look like, but you do see 4 vehicles driving towards you now.
Were they traveling single file? Is that why we couldn't tell there were multiple ones?
It was a ridge. They were like the cars were on the other side of the ridge.
Okay.
Excellent. They done brought a car for each of us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's...
I hope these people are friends. I mean, like, okay, what do you guys know about New Mexico? Hatch chili peppers,
it's
right?
Almost a square.
It's a square. Hatch chili
Almost.
peppers.
Close.
They lots of Native American reservations, right?
There is some
Navajos,
snow.
right? Have you guys seen Wind Talkers?
No.
It's got a.
No.
It's got a.
Okay,
It's
me
got
either.
a. It's got one of them. What you call them? Is panhandles, peninsulas, which is a peninsula constructed by geopolitical conditions.
Y'all officially know more about this place than I do. All right, so, but which one of us do we think is better at talking to people? Because I'm going to go up on the ridge behind the car and wait.
My mama told me I was quite charming.
Should we do a smile?
You can do it.
Smile off.
Oh, hell yeah.
Draw.
Y'all smile at me real pretty.
Smile with a 12.
I smile.
Fine. Slightly better than an average smile.
Holy shit! I rolled a 12 too. Do we? Are we adding charisma?
You are.
I didn't add charisma. I mean, I did add
Identical
charisma.
smiles.
I rolled a natural 12.
So
yeah.
you win, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Stetson, you have a pretty above average smile. Twinkles slightly. Ting. Little twing. No sparkles floating through the air or anything like that, but it's fine.
It's all right. It's all right.
'Kay.
I guess you can do it.
A grandma would smile at me as I walked past her on the street, though.
So Stetson is
Absolutely.
standing out there and smiling while Sean and Charlie are hiding
Yeah, with the weapons.
with the weapons. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to take a little cover behind the hood and I'm going to peek out with the smile, but I'm going to put some metal between them and my body,
And
Gotcha.
roll your jeans up over your calves, above your calves, so that you can give them the old leg.
so that they know I'm a greaser. Would
Sex
oh wait, that's
appeal.
the sleeves. That's the sleeves.
That too.
Take your shirt off.
All right,
Give me your
I'll do
shoes.
it. I'll take my shirt off.
Okay. So the cars are getting closer. Roll me a perception check, everybody.
Oh man, that shirt really hid the way your tan is just on your arms.
I got a farmer's tan. I know it's fine.
16.
10.
7.
Me as well?
No, not you.
You're not everything.
Can I get advantage on my perception check since I have my shirt off?
No.
I have less things to focus on.
Stetson, what'd you get again?
10.
Okay. Charlie, you're the only one that notices this. As the cars are approaching, you notice that they're sort of like off-road trucks, it looks like.
They're Froden.
And they have cages on the back.
Oh,
And they also have like
that's not good.
seats that are like posted up with people holding nets. And it's mostly naked white people with like paint on them. And their cars are adorned with skulls, it looks like.
The
and
meth
spikes.
army is here.
Are there fucking war boys coming at us? God damn.
So they're driving quickly
Turn to Alistair.
towards,
They're probably going to take him.
Nicholas Holt. I loved you in that movie.
towards Stetson. Anybody want to do anything before they arrive?
I'm gonna look into my telescope.
Spyglass.
Telescope.
Spyglass.
And try to see if they look super hostile or not. I perceive with a 7 again. All these dice can fuck off.
You're not sure. You look in the looking glass in the wrong direction. It does not, the idea does
further
not
away.
come to you to flip it around.
These people are small.
The too
I do
hard
not.
to see 'em.
I do not perceive
Downright
well enough to
Lilliputian.
formulate a plan.
Okay.
Right, Lilliputian.
So, Charlie, is there anything you
Nice.
want to do with that knowledge?
I'm going to stage whisper to Stetson. Hey, they're probably going to try and take you, but we're going to try and pop them off.
Okay.
Pop 'em
Charlie's
off.
gonna throw boulders at them because she's so
Charlie.
strong.
Well,
We
they're
have
gonna have to get
guns.
skillful.
We have guns.
Each truck, there were, let's say there were four
Three.
trucks?
There's
trucks?
three. There's just
Each
three.
truck has 4 people on it, so there's a total of 12. Just FYI.
That's a lot of people.
Just FYI.
Never mind. Stetson, run.
There also
run.
appears in one of the cages to be a it's the most dad-looking dad you've ever seen in your life, Charlie.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Like
I got a problem with dads here.
Does he
He
have
looks like a dad.
He's got like
no.
New Balance shoes
Like
on
white Christian dad. Yes, he has. Well, I mean, she can't tell from that.
and a New Balance shirt.
Oh, you can see brand new New Balance from the distance that we're at.
Charlie,
They're white.
Charlie, you
grass
reckon I
stains.
should try and pop out some tires?
Yeah.
All right. I grab my lever action, and I
Okay.
look down the sights and try and get some tire in there.
All right. Attack with -2.
Sure thing.
Man, I wish we had explosives.
That would have been nice.
It's going to be a good roll.
Okay.
Hell yeah. That's going to be a 14.
Okay. Roll me damage. Just make sure.
Yeah. For my lever action, that's going to be 10 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you pop a hole right in that front left tire of the closest car, let's say, and it makes a very audible pop. And it looks like the truck is swerving around a little bit. It doesn't like stop the truck in its tracks, but it looks like it loses a little bit of control.
I keep going.
Okay, you get another shot.
Pop as many times as you can. I mean, you get 2 attacks per round, so.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Another 14.
Are you aiming at the same vehicle or different?
Yeah, I'm
one?
going to try and disable one before I move on to the next one.
Okay. Yes, that will hit. Barely, but yes.
12 damage.
You pop the other tire, and it looks like they lose a little bit more. Like, it doesn't seem like they have very much control over steering. It's still going forward, not as fast as it was before. It's moving pretty slow.
Well, if they're losing control, I'm gonna try and hit the one. They're coming up like in columns, 2 by 2?
One, and then sort of like a triangle pattern behind it. So you shot
flying
the one
V?
out front. Yeah.
A diamond, or is it a flying
No. One up
stick
front,
figure without a head and arms?
and then the triangle is behind that one. So it's like one, and then a
Like they're
V
protecting the
shape
second
behind
one.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
know
it's
that.
the ship from Galaga.
Yes.
Got it. All right. I'm gonna try and hit it right in the damn engine.
Okay. You got. This is your last turn before they get to you. So.
Alrighty.
Charlie.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's a 10.
Not gonna hit. It looks like it just skims right off the hood of the car and even cracks a little bit of a windshield, but it doesn't do anything else other than that.
I will take cover, but I'm not going to fall back to Charlie and Sean. I'm going to try and maintain a diversion where I am.
Okay.
Charlie, if they kill him before he gets to us, we should pretend like we're his prisoners and we're happy that they're here to save us.
I don't think that they. Well, you try that one.
Well, then when they put us in the cage, when they go to sleep, we can kill them in their sleep.
How are we going to get out of the cage to kill them in their sleep?
You have really big hand strength.
Yeah,
You could squeeze their dicks till they pop.
I will.
Just a thought.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Stetson, you have another shot.
Stetson gets another shot.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try that engine block. Well, actually, since they're so close to me now,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit that driver right between the eyes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That is going to be an 18.
Yes, that will hit. Double damage.
Double
Since
damage.
you're
All
hitting
right,
the head.
that's 8. Or are we just doubling what I rolled, or double the dice?
Double the dice.
All right, 8. Oh, that's shit.
Basically treat it like
All
a
right.
crit.
13. Right in the head.
So the bullet goes right through the windshield, hits guy. There's a blood splatter. He looks like he slumps over slightly, and the car just listlessly veers to the left, and sort of, it doesn't stop completely, but it slows a lot. So it just goes through. So that's the one without the tires.
Nice.
One down.
Good
Sure.
job, Stetson.
The other 3 people in the vehicle, the 2 up on the little not towers, but whatever you want to call those things that are jutting up off the top of the back of this thing, they jump down. One has a net, one has a very large club, and then one gets out of the passenger side of the vehicle, also has a very large club. The other 2 trucks, or 3 trucks I should say, roll up on you, and they are going to attempt to drive around and catch you in a net.
They just got nets and clubs and shit? Fuck. Bunch of losers.
What's your AC? I'm pretty sure the one's going to get you.
12.
Yeah, actually.
Wait, do I get additional AC because I'm more mobile and slick because of the wet sweat on my shirtless body?
It's not how
glistening in the sun. They can't aim because it's shining off my pecs
You
so
think
bad.
it blinds them as they're
My
driving around?
well-shaved chest. Yes, I keep this thing waxed.
I mean, wouldn't a better argument be that you have partial cover because you're scooting around the engine block?
Yeah, I mean, I am using cover.
I mean, they drive around, though.
Okay, well, I walk.
You walk.
He takes
Does
a
this
step
thing
around the
turn
corner.
on a dime? Yeah, I just
Trucks that
make
are
the
driving
corner.
around.
I hide under the truck.
You go under the truck. Okay.
I go under the truck.
Well, it's not your turn to go under the truck right now.
But also, you can use a gun from within a net. I'm pretty sure.
Sure, you could. Probably.
Yeah.
Might not be quite as effective, but yes.
I use my reaction to
Sure.
karate chop that net away.
Sure, so you karate chop right as the net catches you, and you go down like a sack of potatoes, and it starts to drag you down the road.
Ruh-roh.
The other ones that got out with the clubs, they look like they jump onto one of the other
Steps in and
vehicles.
starts beating it.
The one of the trucks does stop over by the WheyCo Texas truck to investigate sort of what's in the truck, while the other trucks just keep driving around. One just keeping Steve in there, just keeps on dragging him.
I should have kept my shirt on.
His name's Stetson.
This is horrible.
So many
I'm Stetson.
cacti.
Steve is my actor.
Stetson, while you're being dragged around, you notice that you're being dragged by the truck that has the gentleman in the cage on the back of that truck.
I engage him in polite conversation, DM, while I'm being dragged behind a truck.
I'm just telling you.
Thank you for that knowledge. Help, caged man. My flesh is being stripped from my body. Does he help me?
I don't know. He's just right
Am I
now.
conscious? Am I?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
awake. You just look dirty.
There's nothing I can do. I'm in a cage.
You're in a cage, yeah.
Do you have any advice for him? Because you've been in this situation before.
Oh no.
Should he go limp? Should he go rigid?
I just sat there. They just
You
picked
just
me up.
took it.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
What the fuck?
How's your afternoon going? No.
There's so much. I keep hitting rocks.
Curl up,
Oh,
son.
oh.
Pay attention to my words.
Won't that make him bounce harder?
You need to curl up.
Okay, I curl up.
Keep your
Emotionally.
keep your hands around your head, and you'll be fine.
I bottle it inside, deep inside.
Stetson, you take 6 damage since you decided to take your shirt off and you're being dragged around on the ground
Son of a
in a
bitch.
net
No.
on pavement and sand.
Oh,
That's rough.
not a good idea. It's the desert.
Yeah. Are Sean and Charlie, are you doing anything while he's being dragged around?
Oh, we should probably help him.
Sean, you got some got some like oil on you, like some olive oil or something?
Duh. I was saving it though. What do you have in mind?
I just need a little bit.
I can spare 3 tablespoons.
That's more than enough.
I
I'll just
read-
take one.
Oh, one's good. I reach into my coat pocket and I pull out my bottle of artisanal cold pressed Evu and I give her
Oh
a couple
no,
shakes.
that's the
Put it
good
back in
stuff
there,
too. I rub it all over my glistening fish lifters.
Why fish
Your
lifters?
hand? I don't get it.
I think she means her arms and
Are
hands.
you trying to come out to us?
I mean my giant arms, my giant swole arms, my very strong arms,
that you use to
my
lift
muscly
fish.
shoulders and biceps.
Yeah, they're glistening just so much. I'm sure that'll be
me,
great
please.
in the desert sun to have olive oil slicked all over your arms.
For the fight.
Hey, it's gonna impress the hell out of these people. They're gonna see my muscles, the
get it.
definition,
Possible.
the tone.
possible.
So she gets advantage to intimidation? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say
She
that.
glistens?
Why would her being glistening?
It's
Because
showmanship.
they can see all the definition of my muscles now.
Are you telling me that if Ronnie Coleman showed up all greased up for a show, you wouldn't be a little bit intimidated?
I don't know who that is.
He was 8-time Mr. Olympia. Read a book, Dennis.
Arnold.
He won it more than Arnold.
I only know Arnold.
He was 5'8".
That's why.
That'd be why.
Can I talk to the war boy that is in control of the net?
Yeah. So as you go to talk to the war boy, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. It is I, Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. Now, we've been doing this for a very long time, so you know the song and dance at this point. So what's special about this month, you might be asking? Well, I mean, obviously we have all the normal stuff. The Discord, the art, the bi-weekly games where you get to play with members of Botched and other members of the community. But what about that bi-weekly episode that comes out? What's the special grab for that? Well, we did have a special guest. But what was the episode about? They play a bunch of drunk women in San Francisco. They're 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. I don't remember exactly how old they are, but essentially they get into, to say some shenanigans would be understating it. Let's listen to a clip.
I'm a fucking
Okay.
shoot that dog.
Kill that dog.
Vampire dog.
Goddamn vampire dog with his familiar boyfriend. I'm gonna kill them both. My therapist said that vampires are not real, but he's a familiar piece of shit. Let's go.
Yeah, it just kind of escalates from there. So if you want to check out the rest of that episode, as well as the hundreds, if not thousands of other hours of content we have available to you, head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today for as little as $5 a month. I think that's a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so your guess is as good as mine. Anyways, back to the show. And we're back. All right.
Rock'em Sock'em War Boys.
Excuse me.
What?
War gentleman, war boy.
Are you talking to the ones in the truck or the ones that are on the
One with the net that's holding this man and dragging him to
Warman.
death.
I hate Warman so much.
Shut up, bloodbag.
Shut up, food!
Well, you're not going to have any food left if you just drag it across the ground, pick him up, and put him in the
It's like a
cage.
skinned hot dog.
All the best parts are being scraped off.
Nobody
Listen
likes
to
those. You can tender him up by punching him in the cage.
him. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Roll persuasion?
Hold on. Persuasion would be 15.
He goes, "You speak truth." And he slaps on the truck, and it slows to a stop as everyone gets out and proceeds to beat the shit out of Stetson. Close.
I throw up.
Doesn't he still have a gun though?
He does, but I mean,
they drug him for a round, right? They done dragged him.
yeah, sure, he'll get to
I mean,
shoot.
if I can try to, I can try to pull my Rudy Tooty point and shooty.
Sure, pull your Rudy Tooty point and shooty.
Be rootin', be
With a
tootin', and by God, be
minus
shooting.
5 because you're in a net and you have a rifle.
You got
So-
pistols on him?
Yeah, I got my 6-shooter on
Oh,
me.
okay. I don't know. I thought you just had your fucking lever action rifle.
Minus
Why would I
5.
put down?
He said he dropped it earlier. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
It's your Rudy Tooty aim and shooty. Got it.
So what am I writing? What is my modifier? What am I minusing? Subtracting?
I'm going to
as
say
they might
minus
say?
3, just because you're caught in net and it's tough to attack.
Okay. Well, that's only a 17.
Okay. Well, it will hit somebody.
All right. What's my cattleman revolver
D10.
damage? D10. I will roll this
Colt
D10.
Peacemaker.
All right. That's 9 damage.
All right. So you shoot one of these war boys. It looks like it hits him sort of like not the stomach, but a little bit over to the side. He looks very angry, which will then fuel them for the beat fest
Hold
that's
on.
about to
That's
happen.
liver shot.
Are they close enough where I can grab one of them through the
No.
cage?
Not that close.
Should have shot the lock with your second shot.
So
Can I try to break out of my cage?
Can I try
try.
to wiggle
Wait.
towards the cage while I'm on the ground?
Stetson gets another shot. He gets 2 attacks, right?
yeah, you
That's
technically
true.
do
That's
get
true. I
another
do.
shot.
Wow. That is fucking okay. It's another 17.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Blah.
The lock on the cage.
No, take the dudes out.
Oh, that's only 4 damage though.
Not quite enough to kill him. This one just wings him in the arm a little bit, but they are pissed.
He can't beat me with that arm now, so that's 1 out.
I said just nicked it. Like, so
Would you want to beat someone with a nicked arm, Dennis? I wouldn't.
What?
Would you? Anyway,
If I had a nicked arm, would I want to
move
beat somebody that shot me? Yes.
with that arm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I mean, Darth Vader,
Specifically
when he
that
got hit by the lightsaber in his left arm,
You
was
need to
real
give
mad.
that arm its revenge.
Exactly. 100%. Stranger, yes. What?
I would like to donkey kick the door open.
Roll me a strength.
Not in athletics.
Tube
Strength.
sock power.
That's an 8.
No, you very awkwardly get down on all fours.
No, I jump down onto my hands and then spring my body backwards.
In your brain, that's what happens. But for anyone else that's paying attention, you awkwardly get on all fours and then limply just kick the back of the cage, and it makes just the
I get 2 attacks.
You should have Sparta kicked it, dummy.
sure.
There's more power in the recoil.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
Pretend it's a door. Oh, it is a
I'm
door.
gonna do it again.
Ooh.
That's a 17.
This time you actually get a pretty decent amount of force behind your donkey kick, and you kick the metal cage, and it still doesn't bust open. But
Does
it
bend
was
a little?
no, not even bending it a little. But it was an impressive donkey kick from an all-four position. Much better than
all
his
the new
first.
people think I'm a-okay.
Uh-huh.
Think I'm a swell guy.
If only you'd missile kicked it.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
What are my dice here? Okay, dice.
If only I had not ventured into the desert all alone, I shout, as I'm being severely beaten.
Well, I mean, everyone's here. We should roll initiative. We all
Alone like a fox.
We all got our
Sure.
rounds, our
Yeah.
actions.
Okay. I'm going to keep the dice that I had already
Yeah, I
rolled, though.
passed olive oil and
Well, that's shit.
helped Charlie oil her arms with it.
Fish lifters.
Fish lifter.
Fish lifters.
Is that like a Boston slang from the fish market?
No, it's a Mabim Bam thing. Yeah.
Oh,
So like you put women on your arms because you're so strong, like
I mean,
bow-legged across them.
Would I or do I?
I'm just trying to get the etymology of the term.
it's because the Eastern European women had to carry the fish to market from the Caspian Sea,
and they were super strong.
and they were super
Yeah.
Yeah.
buff.
All right.
That's exactly
It
it.
has nothing to do with vaginas straddling biceps.
What'd you
That's
guys
what
get?
That's
No.
what I assumed.
What'd you guys get?
12. Sorry, 13.
13.
4.
Roll off from Riverstead. There's a joke. I've
Mystery
not heard
Man?
2.
in a long time.
Sean and Charlie roll off.
3.
4. Hey, I did not think that was going to be good.
Bro, I cannot roll dice today.
It's pretty great. Okay.
Fuck you. I'm keeping that for my attack roll. I hate everything. Fucking
Okay,
test
well then
die.
first up is Charlie. You notice
Oh,
a
okay.
group of one of the truck that was dragging Stetson has stopped, and the 4 individuals that were in the truck have gotten out of the truck and are making their way over to Stetson, while a man is in the back of the cage and donkey kicking it.
I'm going to run over there.
Okay, the other 2 trucks are still driving around, but yeah, you run over there.
I recently watched It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
Should you say, "Yeehaw"?
Okay,
He said the guy says that from the thing.
okay.
I don't know, fuck
Why were you watching It's a Wonderful Life in February?
Recently, as in Christmas.
That's
Not
It's real
2
cheap
months
to
ago.
syndicate it during February.
all right. So you run over there. I'm going to say that it'll take you your full round to just run over there because you were like hiding
Okay.
behind a ridge. So, but you were there in the area where everything's going on, anyways. Maybe not right up on them, but you would easily be able to move up to them and hit them on this turn.
Sweet.
Sean, your turn.
I'm just gonna lean out the side of the box truck and shoot one of them in the fucking face. Or no,
You're in the box truck?
I was in the box truck.
He's
with...
on the ridge.
No, you're on the ridge. with
Oh, I
Charlie.
misunderstood what our plan was.
I was like,
I
what?
stand up off of the ridge and shoot one of them, the one that's further away from where Charlie's running towards.
So the ones that are on the ground or the ones that are in trucks?
I'm gonna try to save Stetson first.
Okay. Injured one or non-injured ones?
Injure boy.
Okay.
I attack with a 19.
That's going to hit.
D10.
What are you attacking with?
I have some sort of pistol.
Then yes, it's a D10.
7.
So you hit him. It looks like it hits him like upper chest region, and he takes a couple of steps and then just falls face forward.
And then one of the war boys who's charging Stetson from the truck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Would they be like basically charging towards me, face first at that point?
Technically, yes.
Or am I shooting them from the side?
They would. Well, I mean, they're running towards Stetson, which is in the same direction that. Basically, Stetson's between you and them, so.
Okay.
They're running. They're facing you.
I'll make a called shot for the throat.
Okay. With a pistol?
Yeah.
-4.
Ooh. All right. +7 -4 is +3. 21.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Double dice.
Yes. Treat it as a crit.
So good.
14 damage.
So yeah, you shoot another one of these gentlemen in the throat. Just an explosion of blood shoots out of this guy's throat, and he's just coughing
Grandma.
up blood, just like crazy.
Still alive.
Oh no, he's coughing up blood like crazy for like a minute, and then just sort
10
of
rounds.
yeah, for like 10. He's not moving. He's just there, and he just dies.
I'm gonna eat him.
You keep calling them gentlemen. Is their official designation war gentlemen?
Sure, let's call him more gentlemen.
Excellent.
Yeah.
They have little bow ties on.
Sure. Are you moving or staying up there on the ridge?
I'm gonna then duck back down behind the ridge to provide cover.
Okay. So then the war gentleman will be up, and there's only 2 that are left, and they're both gonna hit Stetson because I already rolled those dice a long time ago. One critted, the other one just hit.
Shouldn't you like high-low to see if I killed the guy who critted?
No, I already had the dice laid out in terms of which order they were walking towards. 18 damage you take from being clubbed. And
Death.
they club you, but then they're starting to just drag you towards the cage. One of them is attempting to open the cage because they want to put you in there with Donkey Kicker.
I wriggle furiously.
With Kiki Kong.
I mean, you can roll dex save, I think it's... I don't
Can I
have
use my movement to wriggle?
Yeah, sure. On
I
your
do it.
turn.
Call me Rob.
It's not your turn.
I'm wriggling.
It's contemporaneous, right?
Nah.
Like,
So they just move you over towards the cage while they're trying to open up the cage door.
Excellent
The
idiots.
other ones, noticing that, shots are coming from the ridge, somebody's run down there.
Pop, pop.
The one truck is now out of commission. They basically load back up the what is it, 3 trucks? 2 trucks, I guess it would be. 2 trucks. And they just drive off. They just drive off back the way they came.
Huh.
they don't want none of
Cowards.
this.
Interesting.
Can I, while they're driving off and loading back up, can I like shoot at them still?
You could try, but that's going to be a -6.
All right. +1 all day. 4, 11.
No. You just fire wildly into the desert.
Never forget.
Intimidating him. I do a twirl like a cowboy with a pistol
Roll sleight of hand.
and sleight of hand. Nice.
Just like RoboCop, the best cowboy has Detroit ever seen.
26.
Yeah, you do it like you have watched Tombstone so many times that you have the scene memorized where it's the show-off scene in the casino where Johnny Ringo is doing the pistol twirl and then Val Kilmer's doing the cup twirl. So that's what you're doing. You're just doing all these weird fancy tricks for nobody at all. Nobody's paying any attention
as
to you.
I put it back into my holster, I whisper to myself, guess that solves who has a better smile.
Yep, you got it. So then it would be Stetson. It's your turn.
All right. Have they beat the guns out of my arms yet? Out of my hands?
Aren't you guns akimbo and they're
I just had
nailed to
they're nailed to your hands?
I just had the 1 6-shooter.
Roll me a dex save.
Hands are broken in the shape of the holding gun.
Twice.
I'll use this D20 and this D20.
Which one's the 10 spot?
I rolled a 21 and a 17.
Yeah, so you managed to hold on to your guns regardless of getting pummeled mercilessly with clubs. So yeah, you still have your guns on you.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Okay.
Frank, no!
Wait, what am I minusing because I'm in a net again?
3.
3. Son of a bitch. All right. Well, that's gonna be a 12.
Not gonna hit. You get tangled up in there and you fire.
And
Miss.
And that is gonna be a 2.
Your other arm is like tangled up under your armpit, and you don't even like try and aim it towards them. You just fire in frustration.
Don't we have like a knife or something?
I knew should have practiced net shooting more at the range.
I sure hope you have a lot of bullets for your cattle
shooter.
There were 6 in there, and I have used 4.
4. Okay. Then it'll be Mystery Man.
Do I still have my Leatherman Wave Plus multi-tool in my back pocket?
Yeah,
because he was more of a Gerber man.
They didn't know what it was, so yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Just looked like a turd to them.
a turd, a multi-tool.
Because it was in a leather case.
Yeah.
Okay.
He keeps it in his underwear.
Yeah,
Okay.
keeps it in his back
That's
pocket.
why I thought it was
just
a
figured
turd.
was poop.
I'm going to take it out from behind my back
Okay.
and switch out the blade,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hold action
Okay.
for them to open the door.
Okay.
And when they do, I'm gonna spring out like a spider monkey.
All right.
Wait, what? We're saving you.
Charlie.
It's strong.
I am going to run up and hit one of them with my hockey stick.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
So
say
you
it's
can just assume I do that.
probably.
Plus 7
26.
plus proficiency.
Oh, yeah. It's going to hit.
Charlie gets a plus 10.
Yeah. All right.
6.
So that's
16.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, so you run up and you just slash across. He doesn't have any armor on. You just slash across this gross pale body, and blood just pours out of him. Not dead, but he's very injured as you've sliced him with your saw blade hockey stick. You get
Nice.
you get another attack.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm going to slice the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 25
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
for 8 points of damage.
So you've
Roll a 1.
slashed down across the body of the first guy, and then you just, in one fluid motion, come up and you slice across the back of the other gentleman who's trying to open the cage. It causes him to fall forward against the cage, so he's just flesh up against the cage or whatever.
I'm gonna use my action.
Okay,
I'm going to attack with my blade.
sure.
I'm gonna come around and put my arm through the cage
Okay.
and jam him right in the eye with it.
I mean, he's facing you.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'm just gonna turn and unlock that head.
Okay.
Like with the pliers to pull the eye out?
No, it's a serrated,
Okay,
like
yeah,
hunting
okay,
knife.
okay. Like a buck knife.
Yeah, kind of like a bucknell
It's not a
knife.
super big blade, but it's definitely enough to do damage if you
15?
stab someone in the eye. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
How much damage does my Leatherman Wave Plus multi-tool do?
D4
In the eyeball?
times 2.
Okay.
It's in the head. Double damage.
So yeah, it's like a
We've
crit.
established it.
Can't put, you got
Everybody
greasy
calls it.
fingers, bud. I can't get that up.
Me?
It's a 6.
Yeah, it's okay. So you stab him in the eye. It doesn't seem like he's dead, but blood shoots out of his orifice where his eye was.
So hold on. It was
7.
a 7.
Okay, still same
Okay.
thing. The eye goo also runs down around the side of the blade and out like spoiled pudding.
I'm gonna do the other
But
eye.
watery.
Tapioca or
Yeah, I would say tapioca. Not quite as yellow.
it's got eye parasites.
Yeah, not quite. Sure, roll to attack the other eye.
Life's hard in the wasteland.
It's 13.
You're proficient.
You're right. I am.
It's a 16.
16.
That will hit.
All right. 9 damage.
Yeah. So you stab him in the other eye.
Baron
while
von
he's
Eylis.
while he's screaming because you've stabbed him in the first eye, you then stab him right in the other eye. Again, blood pouring out. Tapioca eye goo just running down the side of his face slowly. But when you stab him in the second eye, the scream just sort of stops, and he just goes limp against the cage.
I wanted to tie him up by the wrists with streaming bloody eyes, and he could walk behind us. It would have been great.
I'm gonna
There's one left.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to clean my knife and pray.
Okay.
Yeah.
You Mormon?
Oh God.
Yeah. So you do that. You bonus action to kneel down and Pray while cleaning your knife.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Sean?
One guy left.
Yep, one guy left, right in the middle of all the action.
Lots of people around him.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to move up.
So a long-range pistol shot.
No, I'm going to move
Probably
up
not
to
the greatest
be
idea.
closer.
Good, okay.
Full move,
Sure.
and then I'm going to shoot him
Okay.
in the base of the spine.
It's a -4.
Okay.
Ugh!
I rolled a 1.
Okay. You might hit
Oh,
something
no.
in the base of the spine.
Or anywhere.
I swear to God.
Anywhere.
I swear to
Cripple
God.
strong Charlie.
Okay, so there's a truck, there's a cage, there's a man,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah,
Charlie, there's a Stetson,
On the ground.
Yeah.
Immobile.
and then there's the surrounding area. So a D10, that's like 5 things out of 10.
Yeah, if to hit one of them, it would be very high on
90,
the death
90
die,
or up.
which it's not. I rolled pretty middling.
Misfire?
So, I will
You
say
shoot Charlie twice in the spine.
it's so weird. She can't feel her arms anymore.
She's gonna be
Charlie,
hell
are
of
your
a-
bones magnetic or something?
I think they might be.
No, you actually just drop your gun while you fire it. Twings off of a rock near you, and
Shit.
it's very startling.
Can I pull out my paring knife and throw it for my second attack, or do I just leave it?
Sure. You know what? Pull out your paring knife and throw it.
I'm not going to call any shots with that one. I'm just going to do it.
Okay.
That's for vegetables.
He didn't say who he's throwing it at either.
At
so
at-
he's just throwing it.
At the guy who's recently been slashed through the back.
Okay, it's a dex attack.
22.
It's gonna hit.
I'm assuming it's like a D4
Yep.
or even less. I get a 4 for damage.
Nice. You fling your paring knife through the symphony of violence that's going on right now in front of you, and you hit this guy right in the arm. It's just sticking right out of his arm, and he's just like, ah!
Sucks to suck.
It is his turn. He is going to take a swing at Charlie's head because she's right there. And will miss twice. She's so muscly and glistening that the light shining off of it has like fucked with his vision a little bit. And-
Yeah, you thought it was silly, didn't you?
And it just, well, he just missed badly. I'm just giving you a little bit of narrative.
Wait. Does the olive oil actually give her like a +1 to AC?
No, it doesn't. He just fucked.
I choose to believe that it does.
You can. You could believe
Yeah,
it.
that's my headcanon as well.
Sure, that's fine. But yeah, it's just glisten. It just glides right off of her muscly arm, just skims into nothingness. Twice. He attacks twice and misses both times.
1 tablespoon per die is +1. I've got a whole bottle. Let's go.
Oh shit!
My AC is 30.
I hear if you drink it, bullets can't pierce you.
They can't get on your insides. Mm-hmm. You can have it inside and outside.
Keep
So
that
yeah,
in mind for the boss fight.
Stetson.
Ooh, I got 2 bullets left.
Okay.
I'm gonna take care of this myself. You son of a bitch, now die. All right, that's gonna be a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
He, ka-chow, blah. Ka-chow.
That was with your -3?
Yes,
Okay, just check.
that's 3 damage.
Yeah, you shoot him, what looks to be in the thigh.
Royd?
Yes, you got him right in the thyroid. He's going to gain so much weight
And
so
he
fast.
bleeds out in under 40 seconds because I hit the femoral artery.
Well, it doesn't matter. That's a lot of rounds.
Well, then I shoot him again. Natural 20.
Okay.
Heyo.
I'm going to roll 2d10 instead. And that is going to be 16 damage. Wait, correction, 14 damage.
Okay. So you're just all tangled up in this net trying to fire, and you just get the luckiest shot off. It hits him right in the pee-pee hole, and it shreds that thing, and you can see it just an explosion of blood shoot out of his crotchal region.
Like right in the center 4-way shred, or like...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like a bullet going inside another bullet, sort of explode,
Like
just
one of
shredding.
those hot dog octopus things that Mama used to make.
Octopus?
Octopus.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
Charlie means.
you cut it.
You
Yeah.
serrate the bottom so that the top of the thing is the
Yeah.
head and the legs are cut
And
in
then-
eight different
That was
directions.
more of a tortilla
Yeah, and when you
pizza
cook
kind
it,
of
the
thing.
legs get all curly. Yeah.
No idea. Okay.
Does he fall down dead from me shooting a bullet up his urethra?
So he falls down on his
Up his
knees,
narrow urethra.
making the highest pitched noise you've ever heard in your life.
Uh-huh.
And then he dies pretty quickly.
I say
from blood loss.
I call that the sounding of silence.
Before that, though,
Sounding of
high or low, Stetson?
I was gonna say nobody
Yes!
nothing.
Well done. Well done.
I didn't see what you said.
The sounding of silence.
Stetson,
Steve, you and I are the only perverted ones here.
high or low, Steve? Sorry, Stetson.
You know what? I'm gonna pull a Tristan.
It didn't work for him.
Well, he rolled
Well,
twice.
it's gonna work for me. High.
It was low. So you are now covered in dick blood.
.com.
Well, this ain't the first time.
Just saying. You got little pieces of it on you. It's gross, but it's fine.
I'm going to Dick Blood.
You're the only one left.
Dickblood.com? Yo, show me. Show me your dickblood.com.
No.
Does it get into my wounds?
Oh, it's no, it's not available.
No.
Dickblood.com, future home of something awesome. It's got
Is
an email
it?
address.
What's the email?
Oh,
Dickblood.com?
That usually when it says future home of something awesome, it's because it's for sale.
Can we buy that?
I'm not.
Somebody buy us dickblood.com and have
Yeah.
it redirect
And
to our
then
Patreon.
that could be our email address. Email Philip at
Philip at
dickblood.com.
I would do it.
So all of them are dead. So it's just you guys and the dude in the cage praying.
Oh, I finished. I said my 2 Our Fathers.
Okay, great.
One for each eye. I'm going to use my Leatherman Wave Plus to pick the lock so that I can open up the door.
Roll me sleight of hand.
That's a critical fail.
The Leatherman's not what it used to
it's
be.
even more locked.
That was close.
All those 5-star reviews? Bullshit.
Your Letterman seems to come apart a little bit, and it's
Oh,
not.
no.
It's
No.
it's a little busted.
No. Okay, I'm gonna put it back in its leather pouch.
Okay.
It's going to heal.
That was
So it can heal.
that was a Christmas present from Denise. Phew, she'd be really mad if anything happened
right.
to that.
Disappointing news. Dickblood.com is taken,
Yeah.
but dickblood.republican is only $50 a year.
What about dot food?
I can't find dickblood.ninja, dickblood.lgbt, which seems a little
Aggressive.
a little
like
phobic. Like dickblood.family
Yeah.
is
That's
only
the one.
40. Okay.
Ooh, baby.
I just wanted to relay that information. Dickblood.club is
Good to
$20 a year.
Dickblood.club. Okay.
The Dick Blood Club.
Join the Dick Blood Club. And it redirects to Patreon? That's great. Great.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's very calm as the sands sort of blow by these
Is
dead eviscerated
is the
bodies.
gentleman that I gouged his eyes out? Is he still like?
Leaning up against the cage.
Okay, I'm gonna go through his pockets.
He doesn't have pockets.
He doesn't have like a key to the
He
cage.
has like a loincloth on and a necklace of what appears to be teeth, fingers,
Not
and
ears.
ears.
Ooh. I want that string of ears. That's a good PvP item.
Does
The
he
ears
have
are
a
where all
key?
the flavor hits.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Can one of you let me out, please?
I smile at him.
If you let him out before you get me out of this net,
That's a
I
beautiful
swear to God.
smile.
Oh,
That's a beautiful smile.
really? Okay.
mine's better numerically.
No,
I
No, he
I
said
don't know.
mine was good.
I don't know what that means.
I'm okay. First, I'm going to butcher these humans on the
Oh,
ground.
jeez.
Oh my God.
What
What
the
the-
heck?
Wait your turn,
Sean.
guy in cage. Wait your turn.
Survival roll with a 20.
To what?
Charlie, Sean is scaring me.
harvest
Get me
the
out of this
meat.
net.
To harvest the human meat?
Yeah,
You
these
do.
people were cannibals.
Yeah.
I'm a chef.
You've harvested the flanks of these gentlemen.
The gluteus maximus, mostly.
Butt, thighs,
Yeah, we can slow roast that.
arms. Yeah.
You can leave me in this cage. I'm okay.
No, I'm not going to eat it
I-
yet.
Yeah. I'm all
You
right.
use it as bait for
What, you
real
guys are
animals.
down with starving? How long have you been in the
Yeah.
way? You guys haven't
We
been in
got
the
a whole
wasteland?
truck full of. We had a whole truck full of whey powder. We're fine.
Yeah, we don't need protein.
Oh,
We've
sorry.
got protein.
Old habits. Sorry.
Hold on.
My
What,
God.
what does that mean?
We've been sleeping in the same truck as this motherfucker this
No,
whole
no, no,
time.
You're right. I just put it back. I
always
just
wake up
slap
and
it
he's-
back down onto the body.
Every time you wake up, he's just watching you and drooling. It's weird. You just
muscles
figured he
are
was
really big.
horny, but
What does old habits mean?
No, don't worry about it.
I'm very worried about it.
I help Stetson out of the net.
Thank you.
Careful to avoid dick blood.
I go
Come.
find my shirt.
you're careful to avoid it. You very carefully peel the net off of him, not touching any of the bloody bits.
Nice.
Thank you, Charlie.
Stetson is covered in it, though. So.
That was an excursion. Jeez.
Yeah.
It was a whole trip.
Are there any extra tires for this thing?
No, that's that. So there were two vehicles. One got the front tire shot out. This one parked.
That's not this one.
It's not
All
this
right.
one.
No,
This one is fully functional.
Yeah.
Okay. So Charlie opens the door and then is like tires, and Sean's like,
Tires?
who are you?
Oh, that's right.
Door open. Tire.
Tire.
Hi, my name is Kevin Schmucker.
Oh fuck.
I'm from Lampeter, Strasburg, Pennsylvania, where I was a guidance
Never mind,
counselor
never
at the
mind,
local high
never
school.
mind.
Go Pioneers!
Yeah. Welcome to my world for the last week as he's been practicing this character.
I haven't been practicing anything.
That's the best characters.
This is just who Phil is now.
Anyway,
Yeah, could be.
thank God we're in the desert, so nobody can.
Are your palms sweating?
No, well, yes, I'm sweating everywhere, but these khakis are they're anti-wet with that coating. It's great. Denise got them for me for Easter. So, first and foremost, thank you. You've got a lot of muscles, madam.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are mine.
Those are yours? What does that mean?
He
Loan
called
them to
dibs
her.
on him later.
Absolutely not.
When she's
Absolutely
dead.
not. I better find some caffeine pills in the next town.
As you guys,
Argue about Charlie's muscles?
argue about skinning Charlie later for meat, that is where we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers. His Lord and Majesty Big Jim, the Nuck, Big John, Lord Chronic, Skidder, God King, Shandapanda,
Praise her.
B-Mel, Zuchari, Gamers Galaxy, Sonata Mag, Bread2287, and Disgruntled Furniture.
Bow, 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 bow.
You want to support the show? There's so many ways you can do so. You can head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and support where you can. You can go to paypal.com/botchpodcast and leave a one-time donation. You can go to botchpodcast.com/store and check out all the loot we have and merchandise over there. You want to send something right to the studio? You could do so by sending anything over to P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 17325. Can't support us financially? That's A-OK. The best way to support us non-financially is heading over to iTunes and leaving us a 5-star review.
Like our... No.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at tiny.cc/Gozer. Thank you to Emily Swan for our album art. More of her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. And all past seasons are in a new RSS feed, which can be found in the show notes. And as always...
When you shout, witness me, but then a cowboy shoots a bullet right up your dick hole. Scream, Botched! And we'll kill you.
See you next week, nerds.
You could support Dennis's comic book projects over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over on YouTube at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad. You can support Jen by checking out her other podcasts like Horse Girls on all your podcatchers. You can also check her out on social media or Twitch at Jenna Chill with one L. And you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
Oh my god, I'm watching you do this. That's crazy.
On the camera I put in your studio that I monitor your
Yeah.
activities on.
Tell me when I'm facing it. I want to eat a booger at it.
Oh god.
Let's get the
And
mayonnaise.
poke my eyeballs with
Let's
the
get
mayonnaise.
the mayonnaise.
With the mayonnaise stir.
The time has come.
I hear that
We've been saving that jar for years.
Hellman's-based eye drops are the best solution to
Ooh.
redness and irritation.
Good organic boogernaise.